Welcome to the Soul Session with Samira Serafini. You landed here for a reason. You're ready to heal your heart, embody authentic confidence, and soften into your feminine energy. It's time to live in true alignment and manifest a blissful life. Let's begin. Hello and welcome back to the Soul Session. I'm Samira Serafini, your intuitive therapist, and welcome to episode 3 of the Becoming You series. This series is designed to support you in stepping into a new version of yourself, one that's deeply connected to your essence. Whether you've been doing healing work and you're ready to anchor what you've discovered, or you're in a season of manifestation and want to align your energy with what you're calling in, this series is for you. If you haven't listened to the first 2 episodes yet, I really encourage you to go back and start there. Episode 1 was about inner glow up, learning to be present instead of performing. Episode 2 was about rest as power, why slowing down actually helps you achieve your goals faster. And today, we're going to talk about something that ties it all together, your intuition. And if you're loving this series and want to go deeper, download the Becoming You Activation Workbook. It's completely free and it's filled with practice to help you integrate everything we've been exploring. You'll find the link in the show notes. Today's episode is called Intuition for Aligned Decisions, from overthinking to trusting yourself. And this episode is so important because your intuition doesn't just guide your decisions. It guides how you manage your energy, how you show up in your relationships, how you navigate uncertainty, and how you create a life that actually feels like yours. So let me ask you something. Do you struggle with emotional highs and lows, feeling great one day and then crashing the next with no clear reason why? Do you procrastinate on things you know you need to do, but you can't figure out why you are stuck? Do you spend hours, sometimes days, overthinking a decision, replaying every possible outcome, trying to predict what will happen, what people will think, and what could go wrong? Or maybe you're the kind of person who feels anxious in social situations because you're constantly trying to read people's minds, worrying, do they like me? Did I say the wrong thing? Are they judging me? And maybe beneath all of that, there is a deeper fear. I don't trust myself. I don't know what I want. I'm afraid of making the wrong choice. If any of this resonates, this episode is for you. Here's the promise I'm making you today. By the end of this episode, you will understand why overthinking happens and what it's actually trying to tell you. You learn how to connect with your body so you can access your intuition clearly, and you walk away with a simple, powerful practice to start reading your body's signal and making aligned decisions with confidence. As an intuitive therapist trained in family constellation and somatic work, I spent years helping women move from mental loops to embodied clarity. And what I've learned is this. Your intuition is not something mystical. It's something biological. It lives in your body. And when you learn to listen to it, everything becomes easier. So here's what we will explore today. First, we'll talk about what's really happening when you're stuck in overthinking and anxiety. Then I'll share the systemic understanding of intuition, why your body is a compass, and how to read its signals. We'll move into a powerful practice called the Pendulum exercise to help you connect with your body's yes and no. And finally, I invite you deeper into the Becoming You workbook, and if you feel called, working with me one-on-one session. And if you feel called into working with me one-on-one. So take a breath with me and let's begin. Here's the first thing I need you to understand. Your body is the home of your intuition. I know that might sound simple, but many of us have been conditioned to believe that intuition comes from our mind or from somewhere out there, something mystical or spiritual that we need to access through meditation or special practices. But the truth is much simpler and much more powerful. Your intuition lives in your body. And when you're stuck in anxiety, in overthinking, spinning in mental loops, what's really happening is that you are disconnected from your body and therefore disconnected from reality. Let me explain. Your body is the tool that connects you to what is, to the present moment, to truth. Your intuition is the key that opens doors, that shows you creative, authentic solutions that are aligned with who you are and what you actually need. But when you are trapped in your mind, here's what's happening. You're not looking at reality with clear eyes. You're looking at reality through the filter of old beliefs, past experiences, family conditioning, and social programming. Your mind is reviewing what you've been taught is right or wrong. It's replaying past situations, trying to predict if something bad will happen again. It's scanning for danger based on old wounds, not the current truth and reality. And all of that mental noise blocks your access to your body's wisdom. In family constellations, we talk about two directions: life and death. When you're moving toward life, you are moving toward the new, the future, creativity, expansion, innovation. When you are moving toward death, you're moving toward the old, the past, repetition, contraction, limitation. And your body knows the difference. Your body functions as a compass. When you are in a situation, on a path, in a conversation with someone, making a decision, your body gives you signals. It tells you, this is life, this expands me, or this is death, this contracts me. But here's the problem. Many of us were never taught to listen to our bodies. We were taught to override our instincts, to be polite, to be rational, to ignore discomfort. So even when our body is screaming no, we say yes. Even when our body is relaxing into yes, we talk ourselves out of it. And that's where the overthinking comes in. Because when you can't hear your body, you try to figure everything out in your mind. And your mind will never give you the answer because your mind doesn't have access to the truth, the reality. But your body does because it is in it. So let me teach you what to look for. The signals of your body. When your body says yes, when something is aligned, when it leads towards life, here's what you notice. Your body expands. You feel lighter, taller, more relaxed. Your breath deepens. There is a sense of ease, even if the decision feels scary or unknown. When your body says no, when something is misaligned, when it leads you towards contraction, here's what you notice. Your body shrinks. You feel heavier, smaller, and more tense. Your breath becomes shallow. There is a sense of heaviness, even if logically the decision seems right. And here's what's so powerful. When you start paying attention to those signals, your intuition becomes stronger. Like a muscle, the more you use it, the clearer it gets. But if you spend years ignoring your body, if you've been stuck in overthinking and anxiety for a long time, it can feel impossible to access this clarity on your own. And that's okay. It is part of the process. Because sometimes the reason you can't hear your intuition isn't just about practice. It's about internal blockages, unresolved trauma, systemic entanglements, fear patterns that live in your nervous system. And that's exactly what we work on in my one-on-one soul sessions. We go to the root of what's blocking your connection to your body. We clear the noise so you can finally hear your intuition clearly. If you're feeling this call, we'll be honored to support you. The link to book a session is in the show notes. But for now, let me give you a practice you can start using today. This practice is called the Pendulum exercise, and it's one of the most powerful tools I know for reconnecting with your body's wisdom. Here's how it works. Stand up, feel your feet on the ground, take a deep breath in and then out. Now, I want you to say your name out loud. For me, for example, I can say, my name is Samira. And notice what happens in your body. Does your body lean forward slightly? Does it feel lighter? Does it expand? That's your yes. That's your body recognizing truth. Now, say a name that it's not yours. For me, for example, I could say, my name is Holy. And notice what happens. Does your body lean back? Does it contract? Does it feel heavier? That's your no. That's your body recognizing untruth. You can practice this with any truth or false statement so you can get familiar with your body's signals. For example, I could say, I am 31 years old. If that's true for you, you notice the yes. And then you can test, I am 40 or 50 years old. So you can notice the no. Another example would be, I live in Florianopolis, which is my city. And then you notice the yes. And then you name any city that you're not living in. I live in Antarctica. And then you notice the no in your body. The more you practice this, the stronger your connection to your body's signals becomes. And soon, you will be able to use this in real-time decisions. Should I take this job? Should I go to this event? Is this relationship aligned for me? Your body will show you. And if you want to go deeper with this practice, the Becoming You Activation Workbook has more exercises to strengthen your intuition and integrate this work into your daily life. You can download it for free in the show notes. Now let's bring this all together. Here's what we explored today. When you're stuck in overthinking, anxiety, or procrastination, what's really happening is this. You're disconnected from your body and therefore disconnected from your intuition. Your body is the home of your intuition. It is your compass, and it tells you when something leads you towards death, towards contraction, repetition, limitation. It will show you when something is off. But most of us were never taught to listen to our bodies. So we try to figure everything out in our minds. And our minds have limited access to the reality. But our bodies do. When your body says yes, it expands. You feel lighter, taller, more relaxed. When your body says no, you feel heavier, smaller, more tense. And the more you practice tuning into these signals, the stronger your intuition becomes. Like a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. So here's the shift I want to leave you with. You don't need to figure everything out in your mind. You don't need to predict every outcome, control every variable, or know the right answer before you move. You just need to listen to your body. Your body knows. Your body always knows. And when you learn to trust it, everything becomes easier. Decisions become clearer. Energy becomes stronger. And confidence becomes embodied. If this episode resonated with you and you're ready to go deeper, to clear the blocks that keep you disconnected from your intuition, to restore trust in your body, and to finally move from overthinking to embodied clarity, I'll be honored to support you. In my one-on-one soul session, we work at the root. We use systemic, somatic, and energy healing to help you get unstuck. You can book a session with me through the link in the show notes. And don't forget to download the Becoming You Activation Workbook for more practices and integration tools. It's free and it's yours. Also, if you want exclusive content and weekly insights, subscribe to my newsletter. The link is in the description as well. Before I go, I want to remind you, your softness is your superpower. Thank you so much for being here, for choosing to listen, for choosing to trust yourself. I see you tomorrow for the next episode of the Becoming You series. Sending you so much love. Bye bye. If you made it to the end of this episode, it means you're truly committed to healing your heart and living in true alignment. I see you, and I'm so proud of you. Make sure to subscribe to the Soul Session so you never miss our weekly time together. And if you enjoy what you heard, please leave a review and share your biggest takeaway. I'll love to hear from you. For exclusive content straight to your inbox, subscribe to my weekly newsletter. And if you're ready to quantum leap into your next level, book a one-on-one session with me. You'll find all links in the description. Thank you for being here. Sending you so much love. Until next time.